Hi, it's Christine here. I just want to talk a little bit about transforming your life and getting to where you want to be. So, over the last 8 months, I've been working with Chris Duncan, and he's the Magnetic Mind Transformations Coach. But I just like to go back a little bit and talk about where I've come from and my journey. Because people say, Christine, how have you achieved all of the things that you've been able to achieve? So there was a time when I first became a single parent of my 2 girls, but particularly Imogen, and this is Imogen here. Imogen's just turned 18 and she doesn't walk or talk, and she's peg fed, so that means that she doesn't take anything by mouth. So she requires 24/7 care. And I found myself single, and I knew that there was another way. I knew that there could be a different way to live life and a different way to be, and to be able to care for Imogen and be happy. So one of my sayings is that because my daughter has disabilities, that doesn't define me. So back in 2012, I set about finding people that I could aspire to be like. So that was the first thing that I did. And then I found a mentor, and I actually caught up with my mentor last week, and it was really nice to catch up with her again and just look back on my journey to where I am now. And she said, Christine, you said back then you couldn't do it. You couldn't come to my workshop, but you found a way. And I said, yeah, that's right. And then look where you are now. So I stood in a council election. And I said to her, and remember when I was sitting in your workshop and I said, and I'm going to stand in an election, and people just looked at me dumbfounded. But I did. I found a way. So the first thing that I did, number 1, was to find people who are doing things that was where I wanted to be. Number 2, I found somebody that supported me. I know that I said to somebody, I want to get into work. And I remember that person saying, you can't do that. You're a carer. And I thought to myself, thank you for that, but I'm going to find somebody who supports me to get to where I want to go. So that person wasn't a carer. That person was my mentor. She wasn't a carer, but she was doing things and she supported me to where I wanted to go. So if you want to get to somewhere else, if you know in your life, if you know that there's something else out there and it's better than where you are now, find somebody that can help you get there. Find somebody that will support you through the steps. They don't necessarily have to have been there. They don't necessarily have to have done what you want to do. But find somebody who can help you who can see that vision. Because over the last 6 months, 8 months, since August last year, I've been working with Chris Duncan, Magnetic Mind Transformations. And what I say is, I've been helping people find money through grants. And what I found is, and what I say is, it's not about the grants. It's not about the money. It's about what you have up here. You see, back then, when I had my mentor, back then when I started out, and I said, no, I can't do that. If I stayed there, if I didn't have somebody helping me through, somebody who said, you can do that and this is how you're going to do it, I wouldn't get to where I was. I wouldn't have done the things. I wouldn't have written my book. And I wouldn't have stood in the council election, and I wouldn't have got elected to council. And when I got elected to council, I thought, oh my God, how am I going to do that? There's no way I can do that. But I found a way. I'm a full-time carer. Imogen needs 24/7 care, and yet I found a way. And it was about what's up here. It was about what's up here. I believed that I could find a way, and I found a way. So you have to start off believing, or you know that there's something different in life. So if you're looking for a different way in life, if you know that there's something else out there, if you know that you're destined for bigger things, for greater things, then drop me a line. I can give you some information. Drop me a line. I'm the transformation queen. I went from medical sales, I went from laboratory technician to medical sales, and finding out there was something wrong with my daughter, standing in a state election, elected to council, writing a book. I'm the transformation queen. If you were to get from here and you know there's something better, drop me a line. Let's connect. I'd love to help you get there. All right, hope you're having a great night. Talk soon. Bye now.